in a marriage, if you want to have a happy marriage, don't keep things in your heart. Your spouse is not perfect, you are not perfect. You'll be hurt, but when you are hurt, learn how to speak with your spouse. Speaks with your spouse is very, very important. I understand one of the reasons why you are afraid to speak is that maybe the person might use your vulnerability and use it against you. So I always encourage all the spouses, don't use your spouse's vulnerability against them. And if they don't share it, they're going to resent you. It will tend to hatred. Then it will lead to distancing. Then it will lead to cheating. Then it will lead to anger, hatred. It will lead to divorce. So if you observe all the couples that had divorce, it's either the woman was hurt and pretend as if nothing is happening, or the man is hurt and pretend as if nothing is happening. And things are happening. How long can you pretend? So it's like a venom. You put it in you, you've not shared it, you kept it. Before you realize it becomes something very, very serious. So now, how do you talk to your spouse when you are hurt? Number one, check your tone. When you are hurt, your tone is very, very important, because sometimes you might be right, but if you tone very bad, you end up being wrong. Sometimes not having the right thing is how you say it. If your tone is very bad, although you are right, you end up being wrong. So one way to know how to communicate with your spouse is your tone. Okay, for example, you can say, Queen, I love you so much, and I'm willing to do everything I can for us to have a happy home, especially what I've been through. But if you continue this thing you are doing, honestly, I'm sorry, I just have to move on. I have to quit. Or maybe you, the woman, can say, look, my husband, I love you so much. There's no question about that. I can do everything for you, and I'm willing to work everything for us to have a happy home. But this thing you do, anytime you do this, how it makes me feel. And if you continue, I have to stop it. I have to quit with you. I have to give up. The problem is that a lot of people are insecure. They are afraid of losing the other partner. That is why I always encourage you must be independent and secured before you go into a relationship, or else you walk on eggshell. And if you see your spouse going wrong, you might not have the courage, the strength to let them know they are going wrong. And unless you let them know they are going wrong, they will continue to repeat what they are doing, because they are not angels and they don't know. So it's very, very convenient. It's very, very important for you to be secured in yourself and to be very independent. Then you can let the person know when they are going wrong. So you must learn how to communicate. If you keep things, it's going to escalate, it's going to be big, and then you are not going to have a happy home. So if you really want to have a happy home, you get upset, expect it, you get upset by your spouse. Once you get upset, the first thing you do is to talk about it. And number one, the tone. The second is the timing. There's a time for you to communicate with your spouse, so that you can get the person's attention. So you look at the convenient time, and the next is your attitude. If you overreact, trust me, it will just enter here and pass here. If you really want to fix your marriage, don't keep things, talk about it. How do you talk about it? The tone. Queen, or honey, I loved you. I'm willing to do anything for you. But anytime you do this, this is how it makes me feel. And trust me, if you continue, I have to give up. But how can you say that? It's because you are independent and you are secured in yourself. Let me tell you, true security, true freedom is not in having a person or having someone. It's knowing you can do without that person. It's knowing you can do without that person. So when you know you can live without that person, then you'll be in a better position to let the person know when they are going wrong. But when you totally depend on somebody and the person is doing bad things, you can't say it. You walk on eggshell, you are afraid, because when the person is gone, what happened? you feel like your life is gone. So it's very, very bad to completely depend on another human for your survival. Be independent, be secured, and then depend on God. As for individual, it's love that brought you people together. And when you see them going wrong, don't keep things. Share with them. They love you just as you love them. Trust them. And once you share how you feel to the person, if the person really loves you, they will change. If they don't, they will go away. But that's okay. It's better to be honest with yourself than to be with the wrong person. And then one day you realize it. So if the person really loves you, the person will change so that you guys will have a happy home.